Yes.
What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? Friday night is the. What's going on with this table, Legan?
That's what it's going to be. That's how your defense is going to be looking on Sunday, bro.
What do you say? Wobbly. Who trouble? So I wasn't here last week. Who troubled the studio settings?
Don't try it. Well, there was no wobbling last week, bro. There was no wobbling last week.
I will have the headmaster will have a few questions for you afterwards. Anyway, people, welcome aboard. It's the Fixture List Friday night. Our take on the game, the beautiful game, which is football, the way we see it. Sometimes we disagree. Most of the times we disagree, and then sometimes we actually agree. And there's some things in the beautiful game that we've been watching over the last so many decades that we all agree on, but you never hear it on Sky News or on Match of the Day, but you definitely hear it on the Fixture List. So welcome everybody to the show. Welcome, Ernie. How's the week been, bro?
Yeah, it's been kind of cool. I was getting nervous on Wednesday night when I saw 2-0 at halftime. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have Friday off like you had Friday off last week. But, of course, the boys turned it around. And, we'll talk about that. Apart from that, enough new tunes and bits and pieces going on. And we're back on the plantation on Monday. So things are looking up.
I can't understand why you're nervous. What are you nervous about? You know what was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen. You've been doing it for the last few weeks. It's this, like, get me out of jail, Ronaldo card.
Well, we never got out of jail on Saturday, did we? We ended up in jail on Saturday against Leicester.
Yes, he definitely did. Vardy definitely ate his food on Saturday. And, of course, we're going to be talking about who's going to eat their food this weekend, the Fixture show.
Yep.
Could it be Ronnie? Or could it be Mo Salah running down the wing? The Egyptian king. Did you see his waxworks they done for him?
The waxwork looked better than him, actually.
I was about to say the same thing. I'd agree. Because you know Salah's losing a bit on the top, yeah?
Yes.
So he's doing that style where him cover up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's pushing it across, like, you know what I mean? But it ain't working.
Yeah, it may be in a few years that Salah will be a bald salad, but as long as he's shooting goals for us, who cares?
You don't care. You know that.
I don't care.
So we want your bits in the bottom. We want them in the bottom there, Robbo. And also we want them to share. Press that share button and press that subscribe button as well.
Yeah, I want to beat. Can I just beat the viewers bad? A lot of people stop me, message me, enjoy the show, and they think that it's they think it's free. But what you can do to help us, if you're watching the show now and you're on YouTube, you're watching it on YouTube, all you got to do is press that share. You copy that share, just post it to a couple of your friends who like football, because we are going to be beating Liverpool bad. We're going to be beating Manchester City bad. We're going to be beating Arsenal bad. I hope they get beaten tonight anyway. And we're also going to be beating like Man City, all the teams. So everybody's going to have their fair share of conversation tonight. Some farmer beating I go on. Somebody's going to get tonight. So if you can copy the link on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, share. And if you're watching on Facebook, it's even easier. You just press the share button and there it goes on your page and thousands can tune in. We'll take your messages also. Anywhere you want to drop your messages to the show, you can hit us up right now. Just put your comments in where you are. We like to get a little area check, right, Ernie?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we like to know where the people that are listening and watching from, you know what I mean? So give us an area check, you know what I mean? Even if you're in Bonnie, Scotland, you can give us a check. No problem.
How you gone from Bonnie, Scotland? You used to wet yourself just because you got a few texts from Dollis Hill. That man's talking about Bonnie, Scotland. We don't know about Bonnie anything.
We know a few people in Bonnie, Scotland.
Ernie, you're getting terrible now, because last week you were talking about you knew people in Newcastle. Now this man from Harlesden is talking about he knows anybody from Bonnie. You don't know no one from Bonnie, Scotland.
Yeah, man. We don't know Newcastle anyway. Come on, Robbo. we're DJs, man. We know people all down in Sandbanks. We know people in Sandbanks as well. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
but Sandbanks is a very rich area.
You
But
know
speaking
that-
of rich,
yo,
that was a crap segue. But speaking of rich, he's supposed to be a rich comedian, but we'll find out about how long his pockets is. And we have also one of our friends from the music game. You'd have known him from, you know of him from Manchester. Anything happens up in Manchester, any rattlings go on, any events, classic sound is usually the sound that takes care of business. So Dr. C and our special guest, Rudy Liquid, is in the building. Let's go. Welcome, gents.
Wagwan. Easy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for. I'm sharing it on my page as we talk. You know, it's coming out bright and lively on my page. I'm sharing it to my page, so
that's good.
Man, you don't get flagged for abusive, you know, with that picture there still, Rudy.
You know that, yeah. You know what I mean?
Why would I get flagged, man? You know what? I wish I don't know what I did with that pedigree chum that you lot are gonna be eating tomorrow. You know, I don't know what I do with
tomorrow. It's Sunday.
You ate it yourself.
Sunday. Oh, Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
So that means I got enough time to open up the tin then.
Yeah, you ate it yourself.
But Rudy,
yourself.
think of it. Does pedigree chum still come in a tin? I thought them dog food was in a plastic bag now.
Is it plastic bag? Well, I saw the United people them like eat them food.
Well, we don't know. You know, it's me and Dr. C ain't commenting.
No, me not deal with no dog. I don't deal no dog food.
No, but I could have swore I was in the supermarket with my daughter and we were looking at some like food and all them something there, and the whole of the puss food was in plastic bag.
Okay.
Biodegradable.
I know this ain't got nothing to do with football, but Rudy's talking about opening the tin and he's old school. I need to.
Yeah, I'm proper. I am old school. Me is old school. I don't mind.
I think dog food comes nowadays in plastic, in a little plastic.
Okay,
bag.
okay. Well, then them lot gonna have to eat it out of the plastic bag, then, isn't it? So them have to eat it.
Rudy.
Wood.
Yeah.
Yes, man. You must hit the speaker box when you're ready. You know, hit the speaker box. Take your mind out the gutter. You think like a Man United fan.
We ain't going there tonight. We're gonna wait till Johnny, you and Johnny link up, and you guys can be at it, man.
Yeah, Johnny. Okay.
Mr. Daly, the Manchester City fan, Rudy Liquid and Dr. C in the house representing, and I love it because we've asked them to join us on the show, and both of them are like backdrop ready. What stand is that, Dr. C? Is that the
big stand, man? The big
what's
stand.
that called? Listen, I don't know. I've never understood that Lego box ground. What is that stand called? Is that the Alex Ferguson?
That's the north stand in it. I think this is the north stand.
Yeah,
my mate.
The view. When you're watching it, because it's always on telly. You know, all these years, every United game.
So the camera always points out that way. No, because my brethren Curtis was up there for the Champions League game, and all the spreaders on ranks. The Stretford end. It's the Stretford. I said, Stretford who?
Yeah,
me know about the cup. He said, the Stretford end. He says,
bigger than the whole of your ground.
No, that's not true.
No,
he goes, the Stretford end. He said, the Stretford end full of vibes.
Pure vibes. When you're there, it's just pure singing. The man them sing from start to end. You don't sit down.
Oli out.
But wasn't
that's what I hear.
But Dr. C, wasn't it the Stretford end that was booing?
Yeah, that's all I hear.
Yeah, because he was playing rubbish.
But did you hear them singing at the end? You never heard them singing at the end, Robbo?
No.
You never heard them singing at the end?
Remember, it was the Stretford end where the ball flew in the net 3 times the other night.
So
okay.
The man them dragged the ball into the net. You know what I mean?
Or was it the superb finishing of Cristiano Ronaldo? And as I said, and Ernie's heard me say this even before he came to Manchester United, he has long been my favourite striker in the world. And when people throw that question about Messi and Ronaldo, I appreciate both players, but I appreciate Cristiano Ronaldo
as a goal scorer. Yeah,
but that's what it's about, man. That's how you win games, man.
Goal scoring,
it's goals,
I mean, as a team player, as a link-up player and team player, I give it to Messi still.
I rate Messi as a team player, but when I watched football and I wanted to be really, really entertained,
Yeah.
I think there was nobody better than Ronaldinho. He was
Okay.
a realist.
Yeah.
He was a realist entertainer. Not saying that Messi isn't. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Messi entertains you, but I mean he will drag a team to a victory. But I mean, real ball playing madness.
Skill and
Ronald.
Yeah, man.
And this is where I will have to turn around and say that as a youth growing up, when I used to watch George Best do them thing there, because you know it's not like what he's doing is kind of new, but Ronaldinho took it to another level. But in terms of popping man, and leaving man on the floor and them kind of thing, I would have to give it to George Best back in the day as a youth growing up watching football. You know,
I'm glad.
So the two Liverpool man them basically said Cristiano Ronaldo and George Best. Didn't it, Ernie?
Yeah, you know that.
I've got no problem with
one
it, man.
Liverpool man who I would even comment on.
What, John Barnes?
There's Ian
John Barnes, Ernie. You wouldn't give John Barnes.
John Barnes is Watford.
You know.
Watford,
Yeah, but he played for Liverpool. He played for
I don't care who he played for. I remember him at Watford.
Oh, you don't care who he plays for? So
I remember
so you're
him
biased
at Watford,
in your opinion.
when he used to brock up man at Watford, and that caused.
So you never watched when he was brocking up man at Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah,
When he was Player of the Year twice.
I never took much notice because he was doing it at Watford. He was doing it at Sudbury Court. He was doing it at Leary Constantine. So it was standard. It was standard. So, you know what I mean? It's nothing really. I can't think of one Liverpool man who I would mention in the same breath as Best and CR7 and Bobby Charlton and them man there. You know what I mean?
Even if I did, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it in any public
I'm not saying it.
platform.
No.
Dr. C, you're not saying it today, but you would say it differently. You would say it. So I know you. I rated Rio. I rated Vidic. I rated York. I rated Cole. I rated Cantona for a bit.
Yeah.
No,
the names that just run off of your mouth.
You just got
Beckham.
No, not Beckham. Sorry, not them. Not Beckham.
Scholes.
I just told you the players. No.
Giggs.
Nope. I just
Giggs,
told you
man.
the players.
I mean, that hairy chest, that was wrong. Come on, man. I
Schmeichel.
know he did it to Arsenal. But
Schmeichel. That's the last. That's it. It done. No more ratings. It stopped right there. So it stopped. But yeah,
What about Paul Ince?
No.
What about him?
What about Paul Ince?
What about Paul Ince?
He played for us and went to you.
You keep going on like you going on like you got some glittering stars. You ain't got nothing.
Past glittering.
Dalglish, Ian Rush,
There you go.
John Barnes, Steven Gerrard, Luis Suarez, Fernando Torres, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, the baddest goalkeeper in the world. Will you still want me go on?
What baddest goalkeeper in the world?
All right, we leave it right there.
I think he meant Peter Schmeichel.
We leave it right there. Evening, Eddie.
Greetings. This is the biggest rivalry in English football. Liverpool are averaging 3 goals a game, so we will have to score 4.
Thank you.
And you know that ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen.
No, we're getting some sense from Manchester United, a Manchester United fan.
We scored 3 the other night. Why can't we score 4?
But this is against Liverpool. We're not talking about any old team.
And Ernie, I wish you could have answered Eddie last week. He put you right in your place. Well done, Eddie. That's why we love Eddie Lester.
With what?
See you soon, Eddie. When he said to you, why are you gonna give? He asked you the question, why are you gonna give Ole time? And you was like, well, he's only been there for a minute. He's been there for 3 full seasons, bro.
Yeah, and how long was Klopp at Liverpool before he won the Premiership? 4.
Well, it's not what he won. He started to turn. He turned the team around. Yeah. We went into UEFA.
Ollie's turning the team around. He's at the wheel.
He's not at the wheel. Ronaldo is now at the wheel. Ollie's out, man. Ollie's out.
Klopp went to a European final in his first season. Went to 2 finals in his first season.
We went to a final, but we lost.
Listen, you were left with a decent team. You were left with a manager that won you 3 trophies. His name was Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho. You forgot. What has Ollie did since then?
Nothing. He's taken us to
exactly. So why would you want to give? So why would you want to give him in this modern world that we live in? When if you're a businessman and somebody's flopping at your company, you wouldn't give him 3
Time
years.
to go,
You
innit?
wouldn't give him 3 months.
Doc,
Why do
Doc.
you think?
All right.
As Eddie said, why stop drawing for Doc? Doc's got plenty of time. You're here till 9. Why do you believe he should have more than 3.5 years?
Because he is working on a program, right? He's working on a program, and the program don't
What's
finish
this program
yet.
called? The 4-year program.
It's called a disorganized movement. That's
Ernie,
what it's
And this organised movement finished the head of you lot last season. Don't get it twisted. Even though
Forget about how finishing ahead. You're Manchester United. Manchester United.
Hold on,
Listen, hang
we're
on.
talking this season. We're talking now, innit? That's how you.
No, well, it don't finish yet. It don't finish yet. It don't
We're
start.
talking now, innit?
It don't start. It don't start.
Ole Gunnar, man. Ole Gunnar.
No, well, Doc,
Big up Kieran.
I mean, you're there. You're there in Manchester. What is the general?
What's it got to do?
feeling
What's
on
it got
the
to do with
ground?
Doc being there in Manchester? We can see. We all can see. Right here on
I'll be
Sky.
honest with you, Ernie, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm with Eddie. All this time, he's living on borrowed time.
Yeah.
He's living on borrowed time.
Right, he's on borrowed time. So say that he went off, because my way of thinking, if he had lost during the week and lost on Sunday, then I'd have to say, boy.
But why would you then turn? Hang on. Why would you just turn after he's lost a game when the performance suggests that he will lose a lot? He will lose a lot of games. So why are you waiting?
He finished second last season, so you got to give him a chance.
You're Manchester United. You can't be talking about second.
Yeah, he does. You know what?
Look at the size of your squad.
You know what? When you watch
Premiership.
United play,
Why?
it's
No,
not
not
there,
this
man.
season.
He's just.
I'll be surprised if Man United finish above Arsenal this season. I really will.
Now you're talking rubbish.
Ernie, it's possible. That could be. That's possible, bro.
Arsenal's going to creep up, and you lot are going to take a slide.
Currently,
Yes,
you're talking
reckons
about.
that-
Listen, Ernie.
Yeah.
Listen.
What?
You're currently talking about Ole at the wheel, and it won't happen. Tottenham started like doo-doo. They're above you. What say you?
Tottenham ain't above us at the moment.
No,
What are you talking about?
aren't they? No.
No.
No. Yeah, actually, hang on. Yeah, I think we're 6. You know,
Yeah, where's
Tottenham are
Tottenham?
above us. Tottenham are 5th.
I just told you, above you. Do the maths. Above means
Well,
higher.
Last season, Tottenham came to United and whooped us 6-1, and we was 19th.
Why are you talking
And we
about last
finished-
season? Why are you talking about last season? We're talking about this season.
Yeah,
Why
but
are
I'm
you
just
talking
putting
about
it
last
into
season?
context. Same way
Okay.
that they started
hold on,
rubbish, and they
Eddie reckons that Conte is holding out for the United job.
Yeah.
Who would you rather? Who would you rather? Conte or Ole?
I say that Ole's got to get this season. He's got to get this season.
Something all right. Something all right, yeah.
Something all right. Yeah. Something all right.
He's got to be given this season. Win, lose, or draw. We've got to have Ole for this season. He's got to get.
He was
he's got to
given
start
last
the
season.
Pardon?
He was given last season, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and we finished.
He was given two. He was given two seasons
he was
before as
given
well.
A few too many seasons. When they just got giddy when he was at the wheel, and when Mourinho left, they just
Talking
threw
about
a
Mourinho.
contract at the man. They just threw a contract at the man and like, oh, calm down. But you know,
There you go, Ernie.
Man United.
Jose also finished second in his penultimate season, and he got sacked the following season.
Well, he was causing too much trouble. That's why he had to go. The Pog said he had to go, but the Pog's got to go as well. In my opinion, he's got to go as well. You know what I mean?
Well,
I reckon you should just scrap the whole team.
there's an argument for Pogba leaving. There's an argument for any player leaving your team. It's because no one player makes a team, so
That's
we can
right.
talk
You're
about
like
that.
Galacticos, man. Full of really good players, but no team.
Let's talk about this week. A week in football. Let's not start with Man United.
The weekend. Let's start in the midweek.
Yeah, no.
Let's start on Monday. Crystal Palace against Arsenal. I thought that was a tremendous game.
We thought it was a tremendous game as well.
Yeah,
and we want to talk about Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
So did you see any of you guys saw the game? I didn't actually see the game. I was listening. on radio. I was driving
Some
somewhere,
highlights,
and
Bits and pieces.
I actually read about the game, and I could see that Patrick was very distraught. It's like it just got pipped from him right at the end there.
Well, Lacazette scored in the 94th minute.
Yeah.
It was
off the bench
pretty
and
much
scored
game
the night.
over, and then he scored, didn't it? So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
up until then, I mean, you know, Arsenal took the lead. Palace come back roaring, and to tell you honest truth, Patrick Vieira had them on fire. They were on
man,
fire.
he's got them playing some good football.
Well, we wanted to talk about Patrick Vieira, right, Ernie? I think it's about time that people put some respect on old Patrick's name. Arsene Wenger bought him way back in '96. Again, he came into the Premiership as a very underwhelming signing. 3.5 million, 9 years on, a glittering career, 2 doubles, captain of the Invincibles. He went on to win World Cup and the Euros, right? He won the Euros as well.
Yep.
Left Arsenal as, you know, the mold he set. I mean, we're still trying to find players like Patrick Vieira. Went on to play for Juventus, Manchester City, and then he started his coaching career. Went to New York, the MLS, done really well in New York, and people were like, yeah, that's New York is New York. Tried his hand at football in Ligue 1 in France, and went to Nice. Turned up at Nice and done 2 years and steadied the ship at Nice. And again, people said he played some good football, but couldn't get them right up there at the table. And he left there last year, only to turn up at Crystal Palace, July. And for most pundits, when I listen to the pundits on shows and read about them, his name definitely had the mark as first manager Patrick Vieira. But currently 14th in the table. Put some respect on the man's name, right?
Man's name, definitely. I reckon he's nailed on to turn up at Arsenal at some stage.
It's quite possible. And what I actually like is the fact that he's actually he's done his time. He's worked his way through the system, as opposed to like when John Barnes, he went straight to Rangers, if I'm correct.
Or like Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and they just got thrown in. Yeah.
Or Wayne Rooney.
It's called a play.
Or Alan Shearer.
Yeah.
Just hand on a plate.
Yeah. They just were given it, but there was no. Just his resume, just the resume that you read out, that he, you know, what he went through, coaching, etc. And I think that's phenomenal. That's actually, he's done the work. His proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
You know.
And we want him to succeed in the Premiership as well. You know, it's vital that he succeeds for other black managers coming through, because there's not many of them. You know what I mean?
Well, Sol Campbell was talking the other night on, I think it was Talk Sport, talking about why is it we're just given a chance. He was just not even the interview. It was about just getting the interview and totally being overlooked. And the various names that you mentioned, the Rooneys, etc., were just basically walking in.
I don't even think they have interviews. I think they just say, Wayne or Shearer, we want you to just manage the team. I don't think they have no interview.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
it's a name as well. I mean, for those teams like Derby, Wayne Rooney was brought to Derby because obviously he was an exceptional footballer. He could do wonders for the team. He could do wonders for the fan base. They brought him in and they thought, okay, he can do wonders for us as a manager, and proving that he's not that wonderful.
But man management is always a different thing, though, isn't it? I mean,
I think that's what killed Lampard.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes these players are like these players with these glittering careers, getting these positions, and if they haven't done the graft, because remember, Manchester City took Patrick Vieira on his last legs,
right,
and they kept him.
Yeah.
They said
he done some coaching,
you're a legend,
right?
Yeah, he did some coaching.
So he was coaching at Manchester City. This is big old Patrick Vieira coaching down there. So he's done the graft. So, you know, when young players see that you can deal with them on the same level, I think that's where the respect comes with players. But I mean, we've seen players leave first team squads and then just, you know, couple years and fade away, you know, and then some just come in and they become manager material like Zizi, and it all falls into place. But it's very few make that step from great players.
Let me ask the Doc. Doc, all right, Solskjaer goes. Who comes in? Conte? Because that seems to be the name being bandied about.
Yeah, it looks like there's two names bandied about in it. Conte and Zidane, I think, are the names bandied about.
That's the names I heard.
Yeah, hey, those names gonna stay bandy like bandy legs because they ain't coming there.
They will. If United wanted them, they'll come there because it's Man United, isn't it?
But you guys need a yes man. You need a yes man like Ole.
That is part of the problem, and I'll admit it. Everyone knows, and the feeling amongst a lot of United fans is that Ole is basically doing just kind of what he's been told to do. He won't go against the club. He's
so who's
a club
telling
legend.
Who's telling him what to do? Because Woodward can't be telling him what to do because he don't know what to do.
It's the hierarchy.
This is the problem. Yeah, I mean, many times Ole says he's not a coach, so he's a man manager. Like Rudy said, he's a man manager. But he's not necessarily a coach, and the coaching people who he's got there are not doing any justice to that team because that set of players, what we have got, are not playing the kind of football that you would expect a Man United team to play. So there's got to be in the coaching. You know,
well, he's got Phelan there. Phelan's been there ages, isn't he?
And
all right, carry.
Yeah, that's again. There's levels though, in it, because Phelan was there. Phelan's come back, and the game's moved on. The game's changed.
Phelan was Alex Ferguson's assistant, bro. You know,
and Alex knew when it was time to go because the game was moving in a totally different direction to the way that he was playing football. But that's what I picked up on, and he knew it was time to go. You know.
Quick update: Arsenal are currently winning 1-0. Thomas Partey. See, I've got no problems in calling these players' names. Dr. C, you won't say Thomas Partey, would you? You just say that guy.
Nah, they're just bitter, man. They're just bitter. That's what happens when you're on the skids. You know what I mean? They want everybody else around them to be bad.
No, it's an inbuilt thing, man. It's a man. When you're Man United, there's songs. The teams you do not big up. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Leeds. That's
a bad way to be, man.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man.
It's called supporting your side.
It's not called supporting your side. You can support your side. But the game, you don't play by but you don't play by yourself. You play other teams. So you've got to look at these other teams.
No, it don't matter. Win, lose or draw, Manchester United. Simple.
Yeah, win, lose or draw Liverpool, but there's other players that play football and they give enjoyment. So what do you do, Ernie, like when 1966 and you were supporting England, you was right there behind the goal. You were supporting all the players. When Jeff Hurst banged in the winner and you captured that moment. The only black face. When you captured that moment, you were like, yeah, we've won.
And rolling around on the line.
He was a West Ham player.
Rolling around on the lino at the time. Remember when
Bobby Charlton was playing? I was there supporting Bobby Charlton. That's who I was supporting. I wasn't supporting no one else. The great Bobby Charlton.
So Bobby Charlton was doing it all by himself.
In midfield with Nobby Styles.
By themselves.
That's why it was a moment. In years to come when they say, where were you when England won the World Cup? I was behind the goal.
You was there like this. Anyway, people, drop your comments. We'd love to hear what you think about the midweek games. There was an incident in the midweek game. Obviously, Ronaldo stole the moment. Brilliant goal. Gave United the winner. And Liverpool huffed and puffed. And we blew the door down. That team hasn't won. Atletico Madrid hasn't lost in that stadium for 4 years. They are probably one of the hardest, they're the current Spanish champions. So you can't be the current Spanish champions and be nobodies. Liverpool blew their door down. We got a 3-2 winner. Mo Salah getting the winner in the game.
Was that after my guy got sent off?
Yes, Griezmann handed you the game.
It was
Griezmann
after.
handed you the game.
Well, listen. The game
I
is
thought
90
the
minutes,
ball,
and
I thought
things.
the ball going in the net is what
Yeah.
gave us the game.
Do you remember what? Do you remember
It
how
was
we? Do you remember
2-2.
how we?
You
Yeah,
was
but you
2-0
remember?
up,
Yes,
and it come back to 2-2 with Griezmann.
Yes,
and then he
we
managed to
understand.
get himself
But
sent off.
Griezmann would have to have scored another goal. Remember,
yeah. He
Liverpool
would have.
put 2. Yeah, but Liverpool went there and scored 2 goals, Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had Griezmann not got himself sent off, you would have lost that game because
No,
they were
you
in the
know.
ascendance.
But
They
how
were
do
in the
you know that?
ascendance.
You
They
don't.
could have been in the ascendance. Doesn't mean they're going to win.
Yeah, they would have won. You wouldn't have
As
won
you
it.
could-
The
as you
best
can
would have come
clearly
out
see-
was a draw.
You don't know that, Ernie.
Well, you know.
It's pure
I do
Man
know.
United speculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, just speculation. But one thing that weren't speculated, this challenge. Yeah, you're Griezmann. It was your guy Griezmann who handed us the game.
Yeah.
What was this about, Ernie?
Well,
What was this about? He's
Well-
talking about, if he was on the pitch. Well, he wasn't on the pitch. And the reason why he wasn't on the pitch, because he tried to kill somebody.
He went
Kill
for
a
the
man.
ball. He
The
went for
man
the
tried
ball.
to kill somebody.
Hold on, what was
Like
my
killing.
man's head doing that so low down?
He's standing up, Ernie.
What?
He's standing up, looking out to see where the ball there. Look,
That is worse than Cantona's book.
that's
one
an
foot in the crowd.
assault, man.
That's what that is.
That's rough still. That is that's
That foot is
a
way
little bit
too
high.
high, man.
It's a
Wait,
little
way
bit
too
high.
high.
They would have got
The
away.
man's-
Oh,
VAR
now Firmino's
A little
ears
bit.
must be ringing all now.
Listen, man.
VAR in England would have said that he went for the ball.
No, they wouldn't have. He would have been sent off. Look, the man is actually cleaning out his ear holes with like cotton buds. Man, look at that.
That's a kung fu
Slightest
kick.
judgment.
That's a kung fu kick, man.
It's a
Hey, do
slightest
you
judgment.
remember De Jong's attack on
Yes.
on Xabi Alonso in the World Cup 2010? He just ran in same way, foot up, boom. I mean, you've had some tackles in the game. I think the worst tackle I've seen was Dutty Roy Keane on Alfie Haaland.
Have you got that clip? Ooh.
Oh no, I don't even want to see. I
Oh,
don't
you
even want to
didn't
see
get
that,
the clip
man.
now?
No.
What? The one
They've gone
where
too
he
far
done
now.
Haaland's leg?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
remember
but-
it clearly, innit?
No, we
It was
only
only-
remember
it
it
was
because
only
after the
slightly late,
incident.
innit?
Yeah, but after the incident, Keane said that he set out to injure him. But when he actually done the tackle, no one weren't jumping up and down, really.
But the game was
What you
different.
talking about? He got sent off.
Yeah, but nobody weren't jumping up and down. They jumped up and down more when he wrote in his book that he
That he did
was
it deliberate.
intentional.
It was deliberate,
Ernie,
of
the
course.
man's career done.
Done. See, them
He
man
were,
have
there
that-
were definitely people jumping up and down. It weren't Alfie Haaland.
them man have that art.
There's been some horror, shocking tackles, but I think that tackle. you
Soonest
say
has
with
got
Green,
a few horrific tackles.
Yo,
in as well.
they-
Nah,
them-
that was
but them
solid. That's solid tackling. Back then,
We're
it was solid tackling.
we're gonna be
Back
going to
then,
our host
back then.
Edu Eric Najiro from Premier TV, host of the football channel in Kenya. You see him on the Premier TV in Kenya, and also he hosts one of the big talk shows in Kenya. We'll go into him in a minute. But those tackles, sorry, I was about to say, some of those tackles were accidental and some were assaults. Do you get what I'm saying? Some of them are just real accidental challenges, and some of them, as I said, like Roy Keane, that was common assault, bro. That was assault, Ernie. Look
Well,
at his mouth.
listen, Soonest, I can't remember. Soonest has done some dangerous tackles.
They were dangerous, but I mean, the game was different back then. It's like when what Smitty used to, and Chopper Harris and all them boys back in the day.
Yeah,
That was they were coming off the back of that, innit?
some
They were
horrific
coming off
tackles.
the back of that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
like you said, the game is different in it. Like now, you
Yeah.
can't.
You can't have one foot in the man's ear, man. I mean, come on, man. That's wrong,
Yeah.
isn't it?
The accidental challenges are they in some ways I don't mind showing that. I remember there was an accidental challenge where John Terry got his face booted off in the Chelsea box. You remember he was trying to clear a ball and a man just
Was
went,
that when he was on the goal? When he was on the goal line and he tried to use his head?
I was gonna say,
When I saw him do that, I go, boy, that man would give anything for the team. But
I said, good.
no, he stuck his head in the way of a boot.
oh my god.
Nah,
If
you
you-
ain't paying me enough.
But that's what some of these man them lack nowadays. Some real heart to just
Heart.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
real
I must
guts
admit,
and you know.
I mean, that's what you used to have in your midfield. You ain't got that no more.
No.
No, we got mayonnaise, man.
You can't expect Pogba to go and mash up his hairstyle, man. Look at that. Look at the
Nah,
man's
man,
hair.
you
You can't
got to keep
mash
the
up the
little
man's
blue in there, and you got to
little
keep
blue
the little,
hairstyle.
the white and blue in there.
Man,
That's
the
what they
man
move
just
on
the man.
day.
No, he's got blue, but he's dropped 2 locks. How many locks has he got in there?
How you say? Pass the ball.
Doctor, how many locks has he got in there?
Allow Pogba. There's bigger problems than Pogba.
No, I think Pogba's got a problem because I don't know where the man just dropped 4 locks in his head top.
Yeah, that's like
Where's that 4 locks come from?
I'm not sure why Ernie, why the man put 4 blue locks in his head though?
4 blue locks.
Was that French thing in it? He was going to France.
He was
man.
thinking about TikTok.
Dr. C, from Pogba come to United, and after the first few months, I said to myself, he's got to go. We were shafted. We were shafted with Maguire, and we shafted with Pogba.
You know, I actually thought Maguire was a good buy for you, like,
No.
At first, I honestly did.
I think he was the only buy for us,
and I'm double his age.
I must admit. But now I call him sick note. I don't,
No, not sick note, the Titanic. He can't turn.
Hey, the man put the ball in the net the other day.
Yeah. I think he was running away and he hit his leg.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me, that flippy now, Maguire scored. I was on the radio. I couldn't believe it. And that was a United
one net. And I one net.
I thought it was an own goal. It was only when I looked. I said, what? What? And I still ain't giving him no props for that. You know what I mean? But
Maguire,
you gotta give him some props, man. He's come on a little way now.
Come on,
especially with Varane. Obviously, Varane's injured, but
and he's not easy, man.
Nah, but yeah, Paulie, hold on to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. All
right, let's let in our man from I'm sorry, Ernie. I'm sorry, Dr. C. He is a Liverpool fan, but he's going to try to keep it neutral. We're going to find out what how Africa's we'll keep it. He does keep it neutral.
All right.
We're going to find out how Africa deals with the big match this weekend. Keep the comments coming, people. We're losing some of the comments. Drop us a comment and let's see what's going on.
180.
Yes, he's in the building. Eric Najiro. As simple as you see him.
Hi guys, there.
Hey.
They are.
Bless up, man. Bless up, Eric.
Eric, how much I don't want to know your business, but does that TV work pay well in Africa? You got over like how much 100 million people watching? Does it pay well? Can we get some?
Well,
turns out the volume's not working.
He's freezing.
When you say paying well, that's relative. Depends on where you ask from, what you want to make, and obviously the one it's decent for myself.
Okay,
you're put it this way, Eric. You're not complaining. He's got a delay as well.
Got a slight delay there, Eric.
And he's got a delay.
Eric, see if you can reboot and come back in. There's a bit of a delay there, bro. Some more comments. Aaron White.
Yeah, of course, complaining.
Oh.
No.
Eric, there's a delay there. Try to come back in.
We'll send a pigeon. He
can't be playing that well if his Wi-Fi is that bad still, That's
the payment can't be that good.
I was only inquiring because I see this dude like more time I'm flicking into the see how the fans are. You remember, Ernie, Arsenal are still the biggest fan base in Africa. Not Man United.
The biggest.
I
thought it was Man United.
But it's only but that's only in Africa. What about the rest of the world?
Would you mind that's only in Africa? Do you know how the size of Africa is bigger than ours, Ernie?
Yeah, I know that. Yes, but around the world,
we're not dealing with around the world today.
What are you dealing with Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Manchester.
Because I guess is
Manchester United's got a bigger fan base in Manchester than in Africa.
But then who's got the bigger fan base, Man United or Manchester City?
Man United.
In Manchester.
By miles.
Man United.
In Manchester, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I thought it was City.
Are you sure? You sure about that, guys?
I'm asking a question. I'm not saying I know. I'm asking a question because I know that City back in the day you know, were kicking it more so than United. I mean, you know, you lot only coming true over the past 10, you know, 10,
Hold on,
15
City
years.
back in the day.
Yeah, when they're Colin Bell and them man there.
Man United was still whopping them, rude boy. We had George Best and all them. What's wrong with Rudy? Rudy just stopped following Liverpool the other day. So no, you know what I mean? I'm still a deal start supporting Liverpool. You know what I mean?
Eric,
Eric,
put him straight. Eric, put him straight. Eric,
are you here now with us, Eric? Oh, he's gone again, man.
Again.
Anytime you ask that man about his finances, he disappears. What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Eric's like, no, I'm not getting into this.
Yo.
The moment you mention money, I'm gone. I'm like, what?
Hey, it's a big deal. It is a big deal how they swarm football out there now. They consume football. I mean, we consume football here, but the Premiership channel, as you know, is like the Premiership is as a product is massive everywhere around the world, and places like where Eric comes from is why it is so. Exception. This is why you can afford to pay Ronaldo the money he's got to, you know, sit in front of the goal and just wait for the ball to come and just.
Why do you think Man United signed Odi and Igalo? That was the move, man. That was the move. You know,
Who is he? Who is he? I've never heard of him, believe it or not.
You don't need to hear of him. Don't worry about that. You don't need to hear him. He's back in China now, isn't he?
Back in China.
Oh, but, that Chinese boy, the Chinese boy who was playing on the.
He's from Nigeria, man. Odi Igalo.
Used to play for Watford.
Okay.
Used to play at Watford many years ago.
Eric, your Wi-Fi. Dr. C said that you should be able to afford good Wi-Fi. You're on good money, man. What's going on?
It's not about me, bro. It's about internet provider. It's letting me down today.
Oh, a bit like Ole, letting down Man United.
You have to fix that.
So, this weekend, Eric,
we're waiting for him to be signed probably next week.
Oh man, is that how they're thirsting for Ole to go? So we want to talk about this weekend. I'd like to ask you how you guys are going to spend your Sunday afternoon on the east of Africa. Every bar, every club, everywhere you got your football on. What is the mood out there for this weekend's match?
He's definitely.
Oh, well, listen, man. You know, United is the most supported team here in Kenya alongside Arsenal. So obviously, United fans are buzzing. They are ready. They feel that after getting that surprising win.
Sorry, Eric. Can you just repeat that, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, just repeat that again, please.
What?
Hey, mine out. The communication bad like a Man United
I'm
team.
saying,
Allow the man to talk now.
Yeah, go on, Eric. Just repeat that.
The United fans obviously are the most in Kenya, alongside Arsenal fans, and they feel they have a chance, obviously, after winning the game against Atalanta. But obviously, Liverpool are on form. And there's mixed reaction from the other guys who support Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham. Obviously, they know Liverpool can win, but people want like Ole to stay. I don't know why. It has changed in the last couple of days. So people are wanting Man United to win on Sunday, but obviously we all know that form favors Liverpool. But you know, big games, form does go out of the window.
You said he's going to be unbiased.
He is unbiased. Go on, Ern.
I mean, United, and Doc can probably back me up on this. United do tend to turn up on the big games.
Yeah, I think like what Eric said, form when it comes to these games, form goes out the window. So
I saw that when you played Leicester.
We said big games.
Yeah, it's a big games.
We said big games.
So anything can happen. Anything can happen this week. And you know that everyone else is cheering for United to beat Liverpool anyway. So every other fan is going to want United to beat Liverpool. Whether you're City, Chelsea, whatever club you support, you want United. And let's not be, thingy about it. You all want us to beat Liverpool. And we can probably beat Liverpool.
I think Man United could beat Liverpool, but that's not going to happen. So,
why isn't it going to happen?
It's not going to happen for a couple of reasons. I think Liverpool spirit won't allow Man United to run over them. I don't think Liverpool is that team of a few years ago where they used to come to Old Trafford and treat the game as, it's the derby. Sadio Mane has been like he was the guy that lit the touch paper. He doesn't care where he goes. He's going to win a game. And that attitude went in the team. James Milner, he started to implement it with Klopp's, how Klopp deals with the players, how he talks to the players. And I listened to Klopp's press conference today, and all the journalists was, so it's a big game, it's a big game. Klopp was like, no, it's a game against a very good team. The only difference is, he said the only difference is it's away from home. And that's the mentality that Klopp has. So if United win that game, it's going to be down to, obviously United playing some blinding football. But if they don't bring blinding football to the table, they don't win that game.
Well,
I don't even think it'll be blinding football. I think it'll be what Ollie has relied on, a moment of individual brilliance at some point in the game. That's what I think, and that's what Ollie's relied on so far. And what you were saying there, Robbo, I think the whole way that Liverpool go into the games, I think United have kind of reverse. It's kind of the reversal for United. A lot of the United players don't see them go out there on the pitch and think this is Liverpool. Yeah. Listen, Man United and Liverpool is the biggest game across the football calendar, right? And as a Mancunian who lives and born and grow here, to me, it's the biggest game. I cannot. Listen, I'm calling up work Monday and saying, if we lose, you can't be, it's badness. It's bad, man.
You're going to stay
serious levels,
Stay in bed and cover your head. Stay underneath the duvet. That's what you're going to do.
Trust
you ain't
me.
going to pull the curtains or nothing. You're not going to let a slither of light.
Man's taking it well serious.
Take it serious, man. Take it serious. If that game goes against us, don't even try contact me. Phone lock off.
Well, guys, there's other games.
If we beat them, I'm ringing your house on the hour, every hour, because I know you did. I mean, come on, man, get out of bed, man. Get out of bed. Answer your phone. Answer your phone, man. I'm gonna text you.
Robo, I think I'm good now.
Yeah, you sound good. Eric, so Chelsea's obviously got big fan base out there. They're the first game tomorrow. I know you normally do the predictions on your channel. What do you think about a couple of games like the Chelsea game, Crystal Palace, which is important for us here, Everton, Leeds, and let's say the Brighton game. But let's talk about the Chelsea game. You'll be obviously airing that live down there. Chelsea, no Lukaku.
Yeah, no Lukaku, no Timo Werner. So we expect obviously Kai Havertz probably to start up forward for Chelsea. And like we've been discussing here, I don't know what you guys think about. We see and feel that the Chelsea forwards are not getting the goals a lot. It's the defense who are actually getting the goals for Chelsea. I don't know what you guys think about that, despite Chelsea spending so much money on their forwards. That is Lukaku, Timo Werner, and the other lads.
So no Lukaku. There's no chance Norwich do anything down at Stamford Bridge. But do you think Chelsea's fortunes start to turn the other way? Because they're currently top of the table with 1 point, by 1 point.
Well, I don't think Norwich can pose a real threat to them. And obviously them being at home and they're feeling good after winning 4-0 in the Champions League. I think that's an easy win for Chelsea. Yeah.
And the other game I want to ask you about, because we talked about him earlier on before you came onto the stream, we were talking about Patrick Vieira. We was like, throw some respect on Patrick Vieira's name. He's got a tough game coming up tomorrow against Newcastle. I mean, when I say it's a tough game, Newcastle are about to start doing bits, and they're going to have to start doing bits real soon because they're going to have a new manager at the helm. So those players are going to need to start playing for the contract. But Patrick Vieira, he's got one win, but he's sitting 14th in the table. He's just cruising along. He's an ex-Arsenal player. How do you guys feel about Vieira as the Crystal Palace manager?
Oh, well, obviously, you saw last week when they played at Emirates, I think they were very, very unlucky not to get all the 3 points. I do feel tomorrow they're back at home, Selhurst Park, they'll be feeling that we need to make up for what we did do on Monday. And obviously, one thing that I do think I've noticed with Vieira is that he's gotten his team now playing well from the back. You could see when they're playing under Roy Hodgson, they had to kick the ball like a lot to at least find someone up for, let's say, someone like Ayew or Benteke. But now I think that has now reduced. They have to start building from the back a lot. And I do think that's why now they have been solid at the back. And they were not really bad on Monday. I think Arsenal were quite lucky to get that last goal. So I think they will get a home win. And now, Robo, for me, I think this is the best time now to play Newcastle. They have not gotten a new manager. They have not started spending so much money. So I think this is the right time now to play them and beat them.
Definitely.
Yeah. Kick a man when he's down, basically, isn't it? But I hear that.
Yeah, I think a home win for Crystal Palace tomorrow. I like the way Vieira is shaping them up there. I tell you the honest truth, maybe might come Manchester United. You never know.
Oh, now you're changing the tune. You're changing the tune now, Ernie.
You go for Vieira for Man United.
Well,
I'm not sure about that.
You take anybody, man. You take anybody right about now, innit? You know what? I'll do the job. How's that?
Yeah, you can do the ladies' team.
Thank you, Ernie.
So, Eric, we'll just get your predictions before we let you go. Obviously, there's other games in the league, but let me just get your prediction, because we are talking about Liverpool, Man United. This is the biggest game on the calendar, biggest game this weekend. Liverpool fans, I know because I'm doing the rounds on the show, and there's plenty of them. I feel the love. But obviously more Man United fans when I mention Man United on the shows and the programs. But how do you think that game goes? For you guys, it's about 8 o'clock. It's an evening kickoff. It's pretty cool now.
6:30.
6:30, sorry. So it's pretty cool now in Kenya now. You got your thing. So Africa's kind of like it's not a heat wave going on out there. But you guys gonna be drinking plenty of Tusker and obviously whiskey and all these things and watching the game. I hope you lot don't smash the bar up afterwards. But how are you gonna be watching it? And give me your score predictions also, bro.
Yo, listen. To start with, but yesterday we had the president lift the curfew, so now we can go throughout the night.
Oh wow! So curfew's lifted.
Yes.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
All night party now, Eric. All night party, man.
Oh man,
Exactly.
yeah. I know. It's a lot of your guys dancing on social media. Everybody's dancing. Is that what that dancing was all about?
Yes, I'm
See
very
that,
happy.
Ernie?
Yeah, of course.
Jeez, man. So
That's
no
the
more
way to
curfew.
celebrate.
Now,
Oh, wicked.
I actually have an event on Sunday where I'm hosting for the big game, Liverpool versus Man United. It's the first time I'm doing this in town, in Nairobi. I'll be hosting, I want guys to come through, enjoy the game, drink some beer, eat burgers here and there. So it should be a big thing. I'll send you photos and
Hey,
videos.
is it an uptown thing, Eric? Is it one of your uptown
Yes.
swaggy parties? Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Uptown is uptown.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
But now, going back to the game, I think, Robo, if you look at the last two big games we played Chelsea, we played Man City, we've not been able to pick 3 points from those two teams. And I think we had a big chance to do that versus Chelsea. We can say versus City, it was 50-50. But now I do think if we want to win the league, we need to start collecting points against these big teams. Remember, when we won the league in 2019-20, we were beating everyone at Anfield and away. Almost everyone, apart from, I think, Man City and a few other teams. But for a team like Man United, I do think right now, we need to start picking 3 points. And it's the best time to play Man United because they're not consistent. They're not winning matches. They're struggling. And I've seen guys are talking about Mohamed Salah, obviously, and Cristiano. But we have to go back to the defense. I do think our defense is looking good right now. We have Matip, who I think has been performing well, better than Van Dijk in the last couple of weeks. So I am very motivated knowing that we're going to keep those guys off from scoring goals. So for me, I want Liverpool to win. They have the ability. United are down right now. I think we're going to get a 3-1 win.
That's the same score that I had in my head, 3-1. I had the same score in my head, Eric. So,
Eric started drinking too early, brother.
No,
You know
man,
that.
you
Now,
know,
man, I'm
you
not
know,
drinking. I'm watching
you
Arsenal.
might as well put the potty underneath the bed now because you now come on from underneath that Eider down from what I can see that's going to happen on Sunday, man.
3-1, Eric.
3-1. That sound right to me.
Yes.
Yeah, that sound right to me, Eric. I can see it. First half, we get a goal. Then their spirit drops. You know what I mean? Pogba starts sulking. You know what I mean? Then we just.
I don't think Pogba starts.
Let me tell you.
You don't think Pogba starts?
Pogba won't start.
Go on, Eric.
Yeah, I think that's where they rested him over the week for the Liverpool game.
Oh, okay. I didn't think they rested him. I just thought they dropped him.
They dropped him after his words about after the Leicester game. I don't mind if he starts. I don't think he should start really.
Who would you have in this place? Who would you put in there?
McTominay.
Well, it's McTominay and Fred.
It's going to be McFred, man. It's going to be McFred.
McFred. It's going to be McFred
Yo,
in the middle.
let me tell you guys. If United, you start McFred at midfield, you guys are done. You're finished. We're going to pass through that place like high.
I know that. Ernie knows that, but Ollie doesn't seem to know that.
Yeah, but who else is he going to play in there? He ain't got no choice.
I mean, he ain't got no choice. He's the manager. Make it work.
What happened?
Put 3 in the middle.
He hasn't got no choice. He's got
Put 3 in the middle.
Like
Put 3 in the middle.
Bring Carragher on.
Yeah.
Bring Carragher on.
Pogba.
Ollie's not going 3 in the middle, man. Ollie's gonna go the same team what started the other night is what Ollie's gonna play.
Yeah.
No chance. He doesn't start. He does not start Greenwood, and he doesn't. And there's some doubts that your boy
Fernandes.
Bruno makes the match. I don't know if that's just what they do.
Bruno could have 1 foot. He's playing just like how Maguire played the other. Maguire shouldn't have played against Leicester.
Nah, no chance.
But he played. This is the problem with some of the stuff that Ollie does, and I think Rashford's apparently got a slight knock. Bruno's got a slight knock, and they'll still play though. He's gonna play them.
Eric, what do you guys? What is the feeling about Ronaldo? I followed Ronaldo when he left Man United. I was like, okay, the man's a bad man, but I had to wait to leave Man United. What is the feeling about Man United's with Ronaldo, and obviously now the new prince of African football, which is Mo Salah? How does the
Mo Salah, not Salah.
Is it still pro Ronaldo, or is you guys moving towards Salah now and recognizing how great a footballer he is?
You know, the moment he left Man United, I think a decade ago, obviously guys were divided. Remember playing alongside Messi in La Liga. There was Team Messi, Team Ronaldo. But the moment he came back to the Premier League this season, I mean, guys have stopped loving him. Those who are Team Ronaldo are no longer Team Ronaldo right now. Obviously, guys hated the fact that he went to Man United because guys felt like this is what they needed. But after the first few weeks, what we've seen from Cristiano, I think everyone is now relaxed. If you ask so many people right here in Kenya, they will tell you they don't think even he's the best player in the Premier League. Some will tell you it's not even top 2 in the Premier League. So people are relaxed. They feel that. Sorry?
No, telling Ernie because Ernie's still on this he's the greatest and it never changed.
I never said that he was the best in the Premier League.
The problem
is the best at selling shirts.
Right, people move on very fast. People look like the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months. And what we've seen, obviously, when you look at the players, you'll see how they score goals. When he was named the Player of the Month last month, this country went mad. I was hosting a show on radio, guys were calling in saying that Cristiano should not be the Player of the Month because obviously you can see Mohamed Salah has been playing well. Obviously, Cristiano's goals 2 were tap-ins. But there's that feeling that this is not the Cristiano of 10 years ago. Obviously, everyone knows that. But him coming back to Man United, that has given Man United fans a big boost. United fans are very happy, and I know on Sunday I'll get a big crowd where everyone will be expecting, obviously, Cristiano to do the thing.
What about Mo Salah? As I asked you, and I just need Ernie to feel the love. What is the Salah love? Is it salivating?
Yeah, Mo Salah,
right
obviously. Yeah, people love him, and people love the fact that now there are more African players doing it. I do think you can even see Sadio Mane is back again. He's looking good. He's on the goals. But for Salah to be able now to be spoken among the best players in the world right now, people are loving it a lot. They are watching more Liverpool games. They are watching more Mohamed Salah, obviously, and more African players. And now that has given a boost to African football because people are now more interested in watching the Egyptian leagues, Egyptian matches. And like next year, where we're building up now to the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon from after Christmas, I think, guys are really happy and they're motivated. I can say Salah's performance the last couple of months has really like taken everyone up, and they want to know who is this guy from Egypt, the guy from Senegal that is Sadio Mane, and obviously the rest of the guys. Like now today I've seen Thomas Partey scored and Aubameyang has scored. Now almost everyone is watching football like today.
So would you say that Salah is currently the best player in the world at this point in time?
Nah.
Definitely.
Well, yes, I can say
Best
that
player
Salah
in
is
the world.
currently the best player in the world.
At this point in time. I mean,
Listen,
who is
I would
playing
say-
better?
Current form, in current form, I
On
think.
current
Yeah,
form,
yeah,
Lewandowski and Benzema are shooting up the place, but they haven't scored goals like Salah.
But you see,
And
Salah is a winger. Salah is putting those numbers as a winger. That puts him ahead of Benzema.
But Benzema scoring some nasty goals as well, though, bro.
Well, Aguilar's scoring some nasty goals as well, isn't he?
Well, he didn't. Where was he the other day? Haller, who was at West Ham reject, banged 4 against Ajax. There was no Haaland. Tumbleweed. There you go, man.
You want to play him?
Listen, Eric, thanks for joining us, brother. We'll check in with you again so we can hear some more when the other big games are happening. Because listen, it's not all about Liverpool, Man United. We want to touch base with you when the other big derbies are happening and find out what the fans are actually feeling out there in the east of Africa. So thanks for joining us, Eric.
Eric, take it easy, bro.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. You're coming on
Yes,
my show.
tomorrow. Yes, I'll be there
Yeah,
tomorrow.
1 p.m. That is 11 a.m. in the UK.
No problem. That's enough time for me to sleep. I'll catch you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right, Eric, take care.
Yeah, you go.
Big up Eric, man. Big
Yeah,
up
he has
yourself.
a show called The Fan Zone, Ernie. So it's like early, man, and it's like a round table thing, man. So I'm gonna have to come in there and deliver some bad news to those Manchester United goons. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know, he ain't
Try and
invited
draw up
me
some
on there.
support in Liverpool.
Yeah.
You're busy being down in Wembley doing your thing. That's what it is.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll send you over there, man. But I just don't. I need them to go easy, so I have to give them some pre-warning. I saw our friend Don Robbie on there. They love Robbie out there. They love Arsenal fan TV out there, bro. Crazy, man.
Well, I mean, against second to Man United supporter-wise, so they need the Man United fan out there, and then we just balance up the thing. You know what I mean? But he ain't gonna invite me on there because if a Man United fan from England comes on there, the whole place is gonna be set alight, rude boy.
Yeah, because you don't talk sense like Eddie. So I might have to send Eddie. You know, I might have to send Eddie instead. You know, bro.
You know what? People don't want to hear sense all the time. They want to have a little bit of a laugh because our thing is always look on the bright side of life, isn't it, Doc?
No.
Yeah, man. You
ain't got no
gotta look
choice
on
at
the
the
bright
moment.
side.
You're only saying that because you ain't got no choice. So that's all you can look at the moment. On Sunday.
Sound the alarm.
Yeah, look on the bright side of life.
That's all they can look at, innit?
Until
Yeah, you pull the curtain comes Monday morning.
Doctor C.
It's not about something like I earlier said. It's not about the performance. Sometimes it's just the result. If we can scrape a win, we scrape a win. But why?
Well, listen, if we beat Liverpool on Sunday, Robbo will not be here next week.
Oh, of course I will.
The only thing you lot are going to be scraping is your jaw off the floor. That's all you lot are going to be scraping.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Ernie,
okay.
the only thing you'll be scraping maybe your ninja foodie scraping out the burnt something in there because your food are burn up. You're not eating no food.
Yeah,
you ain't eating nothing, mate. You ain't
when
eating
the
nothing.
Ronaldo goals go in, I'm gonna be like Rudy. So I'm gonna be there, back in the 80s, like liquid. I'm gonna beating down the wall. Then when the the neighbors them know, you know.
All right, Doc. I know you got a shove out, and we're shubbing out in a minute as well. Just give us your score prediction. What do you think might happen in the game? Just round it up nicely for us. From the heart of Manchester. And listen, that's not just the backdrop. of his
That's
green
backyard,
screen.
man.
That's his backyard because the man live right out of stadium way. So give us
Same
your
postcode.
give us
Same
your predictions on Sunday, and
He's
also
the parking attendant.
just yeah.
You know how
just
much
do your
money
predictions
parking
Sunday.
attendant? Hey, it's a good job, you know, Rudy. It's a good job, man.
Yeah. I can believe that, bro.
Yeah, hey, Lyndon.
70,000 car park up. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to Aaron
Apparently-
White. He says 4-2 to Manchester. So what do
Big
you
up,
reckon,
Aaron,
Doc?
Big up.
Yes, Aaron, big up yourself. You know what? I'm gonna go with my heart. You know, I'm gonna go 2-1 United. I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
Heart or slightly head as well.
No, that's his heart, man. Let him put
That's
his heart
my
on
heart.
it.
That's my heart, man.
I
That's
like
my
see
heart.
when
Okay.
nails got through the heart.
Okay.
Because the way like Eric was saying, the way United are playing at the moment, anything can happen. The form is up and down. Who knows? Look at the other day, Wednesday. It was like two different sides were playing.
Sides.
You know, one half was crazy and the other half was crazy. So you don't know what's going to happen with United. And I just feel that it's at home. You know what I mean? I don't think Liverpool have beaten us at home, apart from the last year with the no fans. With fans in the stadium, it's a whole different ball game. And I'm just hoping that they go out there and do what they need to do and represent this on Sunday. I think it's going to be down to a moment of individual brilliance again, because some of Ole's tactics leave it to a man to just do a thing. It's like sometimes I feel like he's saying to Rashford and to Ronaldo and to Bruno, as they're going through the tunnel, like, yo, just go out there and do a thing. If you can win me the game, win me the game. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen on Sunday. I don't think it's going to be a great performance from United. I don't think we're going to see a wonderful performance, but I think we'll scrape a win.
Okay.
So
Do you think 2-1 you're going? Do you think, Doc, that, you know, everybody's jumping up and down, we need a defensive midfield player? Do you think that is the major problem?
Yeah, 100%. We got two men doing one man's job. We got Fred and McTominay doing what should be just a one-man job. You know what I mean? So we're losing the press. The man that don't press together. You'll see Bruno run after a man, but why one man can't press? When you watch Liverpool and you watch City, and you know, it pains me to say it, them man press and they play good football. When I watch United,
what did you say?
Don't play good
What did
football.
you say? What did you say?
You man play good football.
Who's you, man? Liverpool.
You, man.
You man play good football.
Liverpool.
Hey, listen.
You have to go catch the recording for me say that again. You know,
Yeah. You man play good football. Yes, that believe for you. That's all I need to hear. Thank you very much. Listen, Doctor, man, thanks for coming through, man.
Bless up, man.
I've been bugging him for a minute to come through, but he's got his mind more on kill sound system. If you put on that something there now, Dr. C, if you stop kill sound.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this classic thing.
You know, put on that thing then now. Just deal with a little old school thing. Old school my thing then now, man.
You still doing? Can people still catch you on doing your radio things bits?
Not at the moment, but I'm gonna be starting up over little bits and pieces. So look out soon. The channel is there. The YouTube channel's there. Dancehall Surgery is the channel.
The doc.
Catch me, yeah, man. Catch me on the Twitch as well. Dancehall Surgery. We're gonna be launching up some stuff, interviews, putting out there, and all kind of things. So yeah, Dr. C Dancehall Surgery. Yeah, man.
All right, do your thing,
right.
Doc, man. Make sure you follow him. Doc, thank you very much for passing through, bro.
Yes,
thank you.
And don't forget, Doc, we're gonna beat them on Sunday. You don't worry about them too fool there.
Yeah,
two
man.
Liverpool
I'll be
people.
harassing Rudy and Robbo come Sunday when the goals them go in.
You know that. You know
All
that.
right. All right, do your thing, bro.
CR7 punch her up their neck.
Bless, manners and respect.
All right, bless up.
Bless.
Shouts going out to Dr. C, the heavy Dr. C. Now, Rudy, it's your time to give your prediction on the match on Sunday.
I think Doc summed it up that we're a much better organized team. We do have a defense.
No, he said use man. He said use man.
Well, he meant Liverpool. It was obviously what he
use
meant.
man. But
No, it
maybe
wasn't
I mean,
obvious. It weren't obvious.
I think it's kind of obvious what he actually meant.
I'm just saying that for people. I'm saying that for people that don't come from Manchester. When you come from Manchester, say use man.
Use
man. Use man.
That's their lingo. Use man.
So he meant Liverpool. Yes, Rudy.
Yeah,
Carry on,
Liverpool.
sir. Carry on.
I think he was right in his assessment that we're better organised as a pressing team, because that's what we've been doing for a number of years now. And I think with the kind of form that Salah's in, I actually feel sorry for the defence, to be honest. I can't really see Man United winning. There's a possibility that Ronaldo might have that one little moment in the game where he manages to score, but I think with the kind of defense that we've got now, it's very unlikely that he'll be able to sort of like get the match winner. So I don't think it's going to be Man United's year, unfortunately. I see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I see him having to move on. Maybe
Ole Gunnar
come Christmas. To be honest with you, maybe Conte. I think Conte will come in to try and shore up the ship. But it is fair to say that Liverpool needs to be taking more points off the teams that are in and around us. That's the Chelseas, you get me. Is even Leicester, because I mean Leicester beat Man United, but then who's Man United nowadays? Anyone could beat them. That's what's coming across to me.
Yeah, that's what it's coming across to you, but that's not the actual thing that is going on.
Yeah, but they got beaten by Leicester.
So hold on, Leicester never beat Liverpool yet.
I think we're talking about this season. I think.
Well, have you played them this season?
Ernie's got this thing about let me go back. Like,
I don't know what's wrong. I just don't.
You know what it is? It's all those revival shows. So the revival events he's done.
You're very bitter. Why am I picking up this bitter?
Have you played Leicester this season yet? You played Brentford.
Anyway,
Brentford and drew 3-0.
Anyway, as you were saying, Rudy.
Yeah, 3-1. Yes.
3-1
is what I see. And me myself, I'll be bussing my tenants. I think I'll have some tenants.
You got old school now. Jeez.
Tenants can't go watch that game there.
So Ernie, how do you think it goes on Sunday?
I think it's a draw game. I think it's going to be a drawn game. I'm going 1-1.
For the reasons of?
Well, the reason I'm going, we're not playing very well at the moment, but this game, like I said, form goes out the window, and this is now bragging rights. And right now, we can't afford to lose.
Got to brag about. That's it.
What are you bragging about? I don't know what you're bragging about.
To brag about.
Bragging rights. You hear that? What Doc says that if he loses, he's going to lock up in his house.
No, he's
already gone and taken the potty and put it underneath the bed because nah, come on.
The chimney gone under the bed, you know.
The pail gone underneath the bed.
The pail. The man's going with the pail.
It's all about bragging rights and
which the green plastic one.
Jeez. We will draw. I reckon 1-1.
Okay.
Mo Salah. I don't think Mo Salah scores on Sunday. We're going to be on him.
I think he'd be
Greenwood's going to notch, and probably Firmino.
I'm surprised Greenwood ain't on from the beginning, from the start of the game. So I'm surprised you don't bring him on from the beginning of the game.
I think he started on
he's starting Sunday.
He's been starting.
Sunday. You know something, Rudy? Them glasses there is clouding up your eyes. You know, you're not seeing out of them glasses, right? You have to get some new eyeglasses on there because you're not seeing good out of them glasses. It's clouding up your eyes.
The tenants are gonna clear it up.
Well, I said tenant.
Two cans of tenants.
Is it super tenants? Super. Carry one for Ernie. Because he keeps talking about. He just keeps talking about the past. He needs an old school drink. He needs a.
No, I said 1-1. I'm saying 1-1.
No, but when man's giving you predictions, you're telling about when was the last time you beat Leicester and the last time and bragging rights.
If you've played Leicester this season, I asked you, and I said this is about bragging rights. Just like when you play Everton, it's about bragging rights.
Not for me. Not for me. It's not. I just see Everton as another game. The game that makes me want to really tear my hair out is Manchester City. No, it's not. It's Manchester City and Chelsea. 100%. And then Manchester United now
Hold on. So what you saying that Liverpool and Man City is a bigger game than Liverpool and Man United?
For me now, everything that how Liverpool progress as a team.
Yeah,
how Liverpool compete for the rest of the season. Those two games, that game and the Chelsea game, is really important. I'm not saying, listen, I ain't saying I don't watch the Manchester United game. Of course I watch the Manchester United.
Because we've got to play you.
But it's not bragging rights. We have to play Man United, just like we have to play Everton.
We're down here. It's not bragging rights because we're down here. If you are in the Northwest, right, and Man United and Liverpool's playing, it is bragging rights. Right, man, beat up their wife after the game if the result ain't right.
Yeah, but that's Man United. That's how you look beat up.
That's not good. And Liverpool. That's not cool, man. That's not cool.
Yeah,
we know the Me Too would be after you, Ernie.
I would be more concerned
about the Me Too because they know that it's right. They know it's right.
I'd be more concerned if we were playing a team like Scunthorpe.
Or women, some woman bucks up their man.
United, so
bucks up their man if
no woman not bucks up their man. Stop your nose, man.
I'm telling you, if the result ain't right, them start beat up their man too.
Anyway, let's done with this guy. Get away with that guy.
Catch me.
Hold up, Rudy.
Beating up women and thing. I'm not really in it, you know.
Yeah.
Man United thing, and even
Man United. I don't know any fans that do that myself personally. So maybe Ernie does. But anyway,
maybe I'll try and get a few of them on the show.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'm not endorsing that. Listen, so it's a massive game. It is a big game. Man United. Listen, for me, because of the stature of Man United as a club. Yes, it's a great game to win. It does wonders. It's like, actually, you know what? I see how Man United, it's like when you get a day trip to Wembley, if you have to go and play in the Carling Cup. It's great for the fans. So I see Man United, Liverpool, if you beat Man United, it's great for the fans. It's like a day trip to Wembley. It's like the FA Cup. But it's not bragging rights. Bragging rights. No, bragging rights is when you're winning the Premiership.
Listen,
you're winning the Premiership. You brag to the rest of the league. Hang on.
You let us beat you on Sunday and find out next week if it ain't bragging rights.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna page my phone every 2 minutes and say we won. And then
make sure that you're alive.
And then you're gonna go and play West Ham and get beaten. I don't know what that's all about. That's not football to me. Football to me. Football to me,
Liverpool and Man
no,
City,
not for me. Not for me. Going to the Old Trafford is a great day out, and I hope Liverpool have a fantastic day at the Theatre of Dreams. I hope we have a fantastic day and a fantastic result. We usually go to that stadium, and just like when you come to Anfield, we try our best to not let you win.
So, all right, then what is the score then, Robert? What's your score prediction?
Oh, you want to rush me along now?
No,
you're talking about beating up your wife. You're talking about beating Rudy for his tenants. No, you want to beat me for the score.
Again, I want to know what you've asked everyone else. So I'm asking you, what is your score prediction?
Oh, my score prediction has been here from last week. I think Liverpool win that game 2-1 very easily.
Okay.
I'm not going to go 3-1 because I'll give Man United credit. I don't think people who watch the game, although you've got a manager, that team, you've got a group of players, you've got an excellent group of players. They are an excellent group of players. They need to be gelled together. But I think on the day, because it would be a bad loss for any of your players, including Cristiano Ronaldo. And I don't think he gets the goal either. If Bruno plays, Bruno scores for Man United. I think he's that silent killer. I think he gets the goal. I think Liverpool, I'm not even going to talk about who I think is going to score, but let's just say Salah's on 10. He will break a record by scoring 10 goals in all competition, consecutively in all different competitions. That's a new record for Mo Salah. The great player right now in football. The world's best player.
No. We ain't seeing all the good players, right?
Yeah, I'm watching the football. I'm watching Lewandowski.
All right, so there's man in South America who can be playing better than Salah. Only we don't hear about.
Where?
Mexico,
in which league? In
Mexico League.
In them leagues. We're talking about in the big leagues. We're talking
about the real
Spain.
League.
Come on, Ernie.
Spain in Roundwood Park or something.
Why are you talking about a league in like Mexico or they're not the big leagues, and you know that, Ernie. You know better than that, man.
Listen, I don't care what they want to say. You know as well as I do, they will always big up the Premiership because they've got the players.
You have to big up the Premiership because the Premiership is it's the most viewed product, bro.
Mind they don't do. Hey, anyhow they do a Brexit on the Premier League, it's all over, you know.
Well, they're not going to do that. And we're talking about the game right now. Everybody focuses on. Look, when La Liga has that big game, Barcelona, Real Madrid, I'm not a La Liga fan, but I have to look and see what's going on over there. So,
yes, yeah. But I'm not. There's no way that I'm saying that.
When was the last time you watched the league in Mexico? What's the two big teams in Mexico then? There you go. And there lies my answer.
Mexico City and Azteca United.
Eddie, we need you, man. Come back, man. Yeah, man. I think
Eddie, I thought I was a joker.
Nah, respect, Ernie. Respect. Wagwan. I hear what you're saying, but I feel like Salah is the best player in the world because I mean he's on the biggest platform and he's performing. But you know the player, for me, I want to see Sadio get back to his best. I think if Sadio gets back to his best, honestly, Ernie, it's wipeout, mate. It's like, we win the league. It's Sadio Mane. I mean, Mo Salah's single-handed in winning it, but suppose Sadio Mane starts to rip down trees. It's over for everyone, bro. Over. Done, finished, done.
It's a long
yes,
way to
definitely. Shouts going out to Wayne. Cartier, shouts going out to Lyndon. Big up Lyndon. Hits us up on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, you need to go and check us out on something wrong in here.
Let me tell you a little bit of story about Lyndon. Lyndon actually he had diabetes and he reversed it in 105 days. He's a football supporter and
I've seen his page. I've seen his page, Lyndon.
He's actually got a terrific book.
I've got it.
And I'm waiting to actually review it. At some point I will have him on my Keep It Real show that I have on a Monday night at 8:30. Yeah. This week I'll be talking to Tu Bada Bada, who has a tune that Tu Bada. He's a rapper and he's an activist and he runs his own school in Lewisham for the young kids. Okay. And I'll be interviewing him on Monday at 8:30. On my Keep It Real show, so that we can find out more about him, because he's actually an influencer as well. So he's talking to the youths, he's helping out the mums. He's set up his own academy that teaches.
See if you can find out who he supports as well.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
If he supports Liverpool, then I don't want to know him.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you could check him out on Monday to find out who he supports. That would be a question I would definitely put to him. And that's 8:30 this week, Monday. Bada.
How do they catch you on your socials, Rudy, before we go quickly?
If they put Keep It Real in, or if they put Keep It Real chat show and put Rudy Liquid, they'll find me. Obviously, they can find me on Twitter. Just put Rudy Liquid. Once again, and also on Instagram. But it's to close Black History Month, really, is the reason why I got him, because I hear a lot of the grime artists who are out there, and it's always about putting down a man, stamping on a man, juking a man. But for me to come across a youth...
Not all of them, but most of the trucks. Most of the trucks, them.
Yeah, and I'm talking about, here's somebody who's managed to go viral without having to go down that route. And he's talking about the pyramids. He's talking about Imhotep. He's talking about, the sort of things that we should be doing for our kids. He's talking about educating our children about business.
Who's that? And his name's Bada Bada.
Yeah, Tu Bada.
Bada need to change the name. Yeah, he needs to change the name. The Bada for change.
No, well,
Tu Bada and Tu Bada.
Too good.
Yeah, he should be too good.
Too good. Yeah, but this is the funny thing, is that we always end up having to reverse things for them to sound right. Like we don't say good and see it for what it is. We say that was bad, and that is actually good, and that's funny. And I think it's understanding the psychology of the way we think. So I understand why he went with Tu Bada.
All right. Shouts to Lyndon. There's his details there. Inspirediabetic.com.
Yeah, but wicked book.
Yeah, please go and check it out, people. I'll leave it up there for you guys to grab. Rudy, thanks for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you for the invite, Ernie. Much appreciated, bro. I think I'll be seeing you. Will I be seeing you tomorrow at the Black Collective?
No. I don't know nothing about it.
Okay, sorry.
I'll leave you guys to chinwag the car if I let you lot carry on.
Something all right. Something all right, yeah.
Yeah, man. And then start talking about tenants and drinking and all these things, man. Listen, people, thank you for joining us. Catch the
Sky
show
Channel,
tomorrow.
Robbo. Sky Channel tomorrow midday, 192. You can watch it all over again.
Thank you very much. Catch us next week. Fixture list, people. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Can you repeat what you said just now?